Hi guys, it's your girl Chris, and today I'm making a throwback video to my old daily regimen video. Over the same process again, except in my daily regimen video, because I now have my cocoa cream, I'm going to actually substitute the coconut oil that I had in that video now with the cocoa cream in this video. So stay tuned, and also if you do want to find out how to make the cocoa cream, check over here and I will put a link to that tutorial over here as well as in the description box below. So come on in y'all, let's get this started. Okay guys, so here's the improved and updated regimen. We're gonna start off by making sure we have a towel. I don't like getting my oils and juices all over me, so I always wear a towel over my shoulders, just protect my neck and my arms and my clothing. So we're gonna start off by spritzing our hair with vitamin E infused aloe vera juice. This is the brand that I use. I actually added in the vitamin E myself. And we start spritzing. So I spritz away at my strands and my scalp as well as the ends of my hair. So I want to make sure that my hair is thoroughly getting the nutrients and the moisture that it needs. And some juice went down my arms as I figured, but rolled up my sleeves and we're good to go. So step 2, we are sealing our strands. I am substituting my cocoa cream for coconut oil in this step because I have it available on hand. And I'm just going to take a little bit larger than a pea-sized amount. I'm going to warm it up in the palms of my hands. Notice there are some small pieces inside. I don't mind this, and I'll talk more about that later. But what we are going to do to seal our strands is I'm going to take about 3 pieces of hair and I'm going to make sure they are thoroughly coated from root to tip. I'm not going to really focus on the ends of my hair nor on my scalp. In fact, do not apply the cocoa cream to your scalp. It doesn't help in the sense that it actually clogs up your hair follicles, which causes your hair to get itchy as well as causes irritation, dryness, and a whole lot of bad news. So just use the cream on your skin, on your strands, but not on your scalp. We're actually going to make a scalp oil in the next couple of scenes. So you just want to do this to your whole head. I re-braid each section after I put the cream on, just for practicality, so I'm not over creaming the same section. And over creaming is not a word, but I don't know exactly what else to say. I guess covering would be better, but you know what I'm talking about. So this is stage 3, and we're actually going to be sealing our ends. And per usual, we're going to be using black castor oil, Jamaican black castor oil to be specific. You can get it from any Caribbean store or health and beauty store. So I'm going to use about 2 tablespoons, and I'm just going to keep it in this mixing container. I take about, I'm not sure how much I actually use, but I just put my thumb and my index finger in, and that seems to be enough. So I usually cover the first inch of each strand of hair, and I make sure that the oil goes right through, so that particular part, so that inch of hair is actually soaked with the Jamaican black castor oil. And I've noticed excellent results with this technique, and you're just going to twirl it around your finger to make sure that everything is properly sealed and covered. So like I was saying, I've experienced excellent results by doing this. Before, when my hair was super damaged from neglect and extreme heat damage, I always used to blow out my hair all the time. My ends were terrible, but by doing this method, I've actually retained length. I can actually see my hair starting to grow, and I've actually been able to get rid of, I'd say, 90% of the damaged ends and split ends and single strand knots from my hair. So I really highly encourage you, and there was a knot. I highly encourage you to do this to seal the ends of your hair. So that was stage 3 completed, sealing our ends, and we're going to move on to stage 4, which is where we're going to focus on our scalp. So I'm taking some extra virgin olive oil, some jojoba oil, coconut oil, a few drops of peppermint oil, and we're going to add that to the remnant of the Jamaican black castor oil that we use for our scalp. So we're gonna pour a dash in. I'm not really sure how much I used, but I just eyeball it. Make sure it's enough to cover your scalp. So I use about 4 to 5 drops of the peppermint essential oil, and we mix everything together. Now coconut oil, it is solid in this state, but as you all know, it will melt. The heat from your scalp will melt it, so don't worry about the chunks inside there. I just apply it to the parts of my hair. My hair is braided as it is right now, so I just apply it directly to those parts. And I like to massage it in a little bit just to get the peppermint process started. And like I said, ignore the clumps from the coconut oil, it will melt. And I'm just going to undo each braided section. As I go through each stage of my hair, I like to have them braided up so I know exactly where I am, where I'm going, so on and so forth. So you just want to apply this to your entire scalp. And that's stage 4. We're not done yet. Notice I applied some to my edges as well. You know how I feel about that. And now we're going to go into the final stage, which is a basic, really simple scalp massage. And that's it, guys. That is the new and updated regimen that I've taken since I started my journey. With the cocoa cream, you would see there is some whiteness left in my hair. That actually melts away in about 24 hours because I keep on my satin bonnet, my red satin bonnet, on during the day because I work from home, so most of the time my hair is in a braided protective style all the time, and I wear my satin bonnet over my hair. I'd say 90% of the day if I'm at home. The heat from my head actually melts those cocoa butter pieces, and like I said in my other video, it's kind of like a slow release of protection onto my hair. I actually find that it gives an extra layer of protection on top of what is already there with the cream. So those white pieces do eventually melt into your hair, but I would suggest that if you intend on using this on a regular day-to-day basis, then probably when you're making the cream you should strain it just to make sure that all those pieces are gone and that you can like put it on your skin, boom, and you have it. I like the pieces in, but you don't have to have the pieces in. You can definitely strain them out when you make the mixture. So guys, that was my updated and improved video for my daily regimen. I go through this process, I'd say once or twice a day. I usually do the part where I'm moisturizing my hair with the aloe vera juice and sealing with the cocoa cream every day. I do that at least 3 times a day, and I do my scalp maybe 3 to 5 times a day. But this is the whole thing that you should be doing on your hair. For me, I have used this method and it's really great. To reiterate the points and the steps I took through this video, the first thing I did was I moisturized my hair with aloe vera juice enhanced with vitamin E oil. So to make that, it's really simple. You just fill up a spray bottle with aloe vera juice, put in a couple drops of vitamin E oil, beautiful. Next, I use my cocoa butter cream, which you can find the total over here, and I use that to seal in the moisture and the vitamin E into my hair. Thirdly, I added in the Jamaican black castor oil to protect my ends of my hair. And fourthly, I added a combination of different oils together to make a scalp oil. And lastly, what I did was I gave myself a brief, quick head and scalp massage just to make sure that the peppermint oil, which I added in for scalp growth, really gets into the hair follicles. And that's it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are on this new and updated video. Do you use the same steps that I do? What is your approach to taking care of your hair on a day-to-day basis? Let me know. I'm here. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your comments. Thank you so much. And as always, remember to live your life and be yourself naturally. Thanks for watching.